Okay, hello and welcome everyone to this Ask Me Things AMA series. So nice to meet you all again. We are very pleased to organize the Corgi NFT game project AMA sessions with all of you today. So in this meeting, there will come Mr. Zhang, CEO and founder of the project, and also Mr. Ziltik, CTO, and me, Kaylee Fung, lead of social content creator. And of course, many other members of the teams will also join to answer your questions from communities about our project. So to start out, may I warmly introduce Mr. Zhang, CEO of Corgi NFT Game, to share with us some of his kind words. Please welcome him.
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Giang Lee, CEO of the project. First, I would like to thank you all for being here today, joining this AMA with us. I'm happy to know that our project is successful in attracting quite a large number of supporters who have the same vision as the team. That the Corgi NFT game will be a big hit in the very near future. So, as you all may already know, Corgi is a turn-based strategy game built on Binance Smart Chain, as known as BSC platform. Highlights here are that the game focuses on character elements and building lands. There are four main elements in the game: earth, fire, air, and water, from four different types of character: dog, earth type; cat as fire type; bird as air type; and shark as water type. Players will build a random team of pets, equip them with different types of items, and bring the team to battles. On the way to adventure, passing by lands, players can take possession and upgrade this land into barracks to train their pets with special skill, making them real warriors. Corgi NFT games had won potential NFT game prize at Game2 Blockchain, a contest organized by Exo Infinity, Tomo Chain, Kyber Network, BCC Exchange, Hub Global Funds, and TFI in August 2021. Currently, we are developing the projects in a strict way to keep up with the planet roadmap. With strong support from the communities, we complete a number of big tasks earlier than expected, including NFT marketplace where display NFT items such as pets, in-game equipment, building and lands. Once again, thank you all for being here today. Core team will happy to answer any question that you have today.
Yes, thank you very much for the sharing, CEO Zhang Lei. Following the program today will be a Q&A session between our teams and the community. Just to remind you that within today's program, we will give out 1,000 core tokens for 10 participants asking interesting questions to us in this event today. All right, so are you ready, or do we need a little warm up a little bit? So from this moment, you can mute yourself and ask us anything that you are still, wondering about our projects, and our teams are here to listen.
Raise your hand and I can unmute you to ask a question.
So I think there are many people joining here, but maybe they have for the question. Yes, so actually we receive a lot of questions in the tweet of our tweeters. So I think to warm this up a little bit, I will read questions coming from our Twitter so that we can answer them for all our Twitter followers. So first question coming from username Fifi27788. She or he is asking that when will the contract address be released? So, Mr. Zhang, Mr. Zhang,
Yes.
Yes. So the username asking for the date when the contract address of our projects be released. So our contract address will be released on October 10, right?
Yes, we will release on October 10th, like really soon.
Yes, yeah. Follow our token notes. We will announce contract address on October 10th. Moving on to the next question. The question asked for the address, the contract address, quite often coming. So next, asking for how much liquidity is added. Asking from username Cat5. So he or she asks how much liquidity is added. So I will answer this question. So we planned to add liquidity equivalent to 8 million tokens, which is equal to $1 million. But at the beginning, we will only add 100,000 dollars, and we'll continue to add more until reach $1 million. All right. So next question, asking from username FAVAS. He or she is asking that what is ideal. Oh, Mr. Zhang, can you answer
Uh,
she's
we will we will do ideals on mid October 10 on Pancake in mid October, like 10 up on the 10th October.
see. Can you guys can hear me clearly, right? Or is my connection still?
Just
Mr.
give me
Zhang,
some time.
can
Yes.
you can you still hear me well? And everyone else, can you still hear
I
me
think
well?
the connection is
So,
not that good. Can you repeat the question, please?
No, because I see a feedback say that my connection is not good. So is it better now, Mr. Zhang? Can you hear me well?
Yeah. Okay. Just speak slowly, and I will get it.
I see. So sorry about the connection. Okay, I think we will keep going with the next question, asking from username TTH1. So she or he is asking that is is token SPS of Corgi same as SLP of AXS? And what is your what is your team plans to do to prevent inflations of SLP? All right. So yes, this aspect token, our aspect token is the reward token, the reward tokens for game players. So aspect is released in a limited quantity and has an annual limit increase of about 10%. So players earn aspect by beating mechanisms, not mining directly to reward players. So don't worry about inflations. All right. Next question from News 6240. Wow, that is interesting name. All right. So asking for why the listing price is very low. Why are you giving early token to pre-sales holders than private sale holders? And why are you not advertising your community and tokens in any social media platforms? Wow, this username asks three questions, and I think I will leave this one to our CEO, Mr. Zhang. Can you answer it? Can you answer us this the very interesting question?
Okay, so for the first one, the tokens are derived from the low list price because a token is trading up is better than staying high and falling. Professional investor, venture capital funds all like it, and I'm sure most retail investors like it too. Second, why the people in the pre-sale are sold before the people in the private sale. So since the people in pre-sale have had access to buy 20% higher price, they will often want to take profits above this mark. In addition, private sale people have been give NFT because when you buying from 500 BUSD or more and more benefits than those who buy pre-sale. At last, we have been communicating. You can see in two famous tweeters on our tweeters from Crypto Ho and Crypto Proof. It is.
I see. Thank you
Uh,
very much for a very detailed answer. Do you want to add something more to the answer?
I think that's enough to
Mm,
answer her
great.
his or her question. Yeah.
Great. All right. So, uh, guys, do we still need to keep this warm up session, or any of you in this live sessions want to raise your voice to ask? Just unmute yourself. All right. So next question, asking, I noticed that a lot of people asking about our project, in comparison with AXAD project. I think that people seeing some similarity between core projects with this AXS project, right? And yes, actually, our team quite glad and so happy to see that people are interesting to our project and see that our project has the same potential as the XXX and a username
Yes.
from Twitter, Infa 621 74672. Okay, it's very long username, asking that core, does that grow into an ecosystem like AXS project? I'm really looking forward to it. All right, thank you so much for the question. Mr. Zhang, how do you think about this?
Yes. Yeah, sure. RX is a popular game, and we're looking forward to bring you more fun and exciting feature in the future. So, just like because Access is a very first blockchain game. So just like Apple heading to iPhone, and we are the Samsung, like Cola and Pepsi. So we will grow as fast as Access do.
Wow, such
Is
interesting
that yeah?
explanation. All right. So next question, asking from the account name Jenny through D45SX. All right. All right. So she or he asking that what actions and behavior would you like to see more of from Corgi community and holders like me that would help support the project goals? Wow, so nice of her or him asking this question. So basically, she or he want to know that what the community and holders should do to like keep supporting the project goals, right? All right. So first, thank you a lot for this very nice words. And to answer this, I think everyone before deciding to invest anything should really read more about the projects. For example, if you are interested in our project, we recommend you to read, carefully about our roadmap and also the profile of all the people of our teams. after careful investigation, then if you still trust the project, then that will be the time that you invest your money. So our advice is that don't spend your money on anything that you don't really understand. Okay. I hope that you will find my answer helpful. Okay, move on. Still, no one wants to raise your voice? Maybe you guys are a little bit shy. Okay, I will keep reading questions from our Twitter because we receive a lot of questions coming from there. All right. So next question asking, what is your team expect price after 6 months? So Mr. Zhang, after 6 months, the price that we expect, can you share with our community here?
Uh, the price after 6 months. We expect the game to go live in the next 6 months and have stable player base on several hundred thousand of people per month. So uh, mostly we all here for the technologies. So we believe the price will going up as we release, like as we follow the market, and if it grow up, we will attract a lot of investor and players into our games. So we don't expect much, but the price uh, should be go up at that point.
I see.
Is that answer the question?
Mm-hmm. I think it's quite clear. Okay. Next question asking for the price. So this question coming from account name Lavu Boss. Yes. Okay. Asking that the pancake price is 0.12 dollar. So whether your team has any plan to against the dropping charge. Okay, I think I understand his or her question. All right. Yes, of course we do have a plan for this. Actually, we have a very detailed plans to apply anti-whale mechanisms to the orders of shark that may drop the chart when they sell. So trading orders with large values of more than of 0.25% of total supply or more will be pending. So we apply these mechanisms to, against the order of chart, which may really affect our chart, the healthy of our chart. All right. Next, oh, still have a lot of questions. And actually, there are some question has been asked like twice or more. So we will pick the question to answer because I think the questions are uh, really need to be answered by us. All right. So question asking about the TED Nest. All right. So when will be when we will release when the game what is
Sorry for
when the
cut you
team,
off.
yep.
I see a question on our Telegram right now from Favi Peters.
All
So the
right.
question was, are we going to see a multi-chain integration of Corgi NFT in the future? And my answer is yes. We're going to uh, we are planning to do the multi-chain integration of Corgi NFT. We'll first we will deploy on Binance Smart Chain, and we will make to uh, Polygon, maybe some in Solana, and maybe near in the future. Is that answer your question?
All right. I think the your answer has been well heard. Okay, coming back to the question that asking about the game Test Nest. So he or she asking that when will the time our team release game test and game main test mainnets. All right, Mr. Zhang, can you give her the timeline on this?
Yes. So the testnet and mainnet will be launching on this quarter at the end of 2021. Um, we will try to make it fast as possible, but we will do it on the end of the November. The testnet will be launching on that time, and the mainnet will be um, in the end of the December or early 2022.
Uh-huh. I see. Very close, right? And yes, our teams are working very hard on this because we know that this one is the quite of the features of the things that everyone is looking forward to it.
Yeah, and one more thing, uh, people can play for free for the testnet. So yeah,
Oh,
keep
yes. So one from our CEO, you guys can play for free in this test. All right. Next question, asking like 5 times, asking about our seed sales. So, when will be the time for our seed sales, and how can I bind the price at the seed sales? So, okay, thank you
uh,
very much for this question from account NJC Leon. Thank you for your question. To answer this, we will use 4% out of the total supply for seed sales to sell to angel partners and sponsors, and also our project supporters in the fields of game development and blockchain, and also cross platform connectivities. So currently, so sorry to say, but the number of registrations has greatly exceed 4%. So we are no longer have this to offer, but we still have the um, private sales and also pre-sales for you guys to come. We welcome all of you on that. All right. Next question. Next question asking that why is the pre-sale price the same price as a listing price? And for those of us who buy it, is there no profit? Okay, this question, may I leave this question to Mr. Zhang to answer this on the price of pre-sale and also the price of listing price.
so the the price on Pancake will equal to the pre-sale, but mostly people cannot buy that on Pancake um, uh, because people will buy and price will increase. It's not stable like a pre-sale. So because of that, we want to open pre-sale first on website, so the early investor can have the opportunities to get the tokens with the good price. And I see one question from our chat box, the DRBOP. He asking, what does the team think about being able to increase and decrease the price to open items? X with change high and low gas costs respectively is a good way to attract many players. So as our game deploy on blockchain on a Binance Smart Chain, so the fees should be not that high. It's gonna be few cents per transaction. Is that answer the question? DRBOP. Okay, moving on to the next question.
All right. So moving on to the next next question asking us about how I from Telegram how can I buy core. I have BNB on BSC. How can I buy core with it? Okay, so actually very simple. First step, you will need to swap BNB to BUSD through PancakeSwap. Remember to keep a bit BNB as gas fees about 0.01 BNB. And step number two, you will need to connect wallet at our site, corginft.io, approve and write. Actually, we have a video tutorials and we will paste the links on the Telegram for your informations. All right. Next question. Oh my God, I see still more question in the list here.
Okay.
Asking.
I saw one more question from
Mhm.
our inbox from
All right.
SXLVA. Uh, he asking how difficult is Corgi NFT to play and what factor will he play around? So the Corgi NFT is easy, very easy to play. You can just uh, this plays the platform is just like very simple like Exos Infinities. So players will get familiar with that, and that will a big point to attract many players join our games.
I see. All right, great. Um, one question from the account. What can? Okay, account UNUYXZ asking that.
Hello.
Hello.
One more question, ma'am. One more question.
Okay,
Okay,
sure. Please go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Gori NFT future plan. NFT future plan, ma'am.
Excuse me. I'm afraid that we cannot hear you very clearly. So can you repeat your question, or you can type it in the chat box?
Sorgi NFT future plan.
Okay. Asking for the future plan, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
I see. All right, Mr. Zhang, for the future plan, I think Mr. Zhang very clear about this one. Can you answer this?
For the future plan, as you know, we have our roadmap, and we will keep we will keep following up our roadmap
Mhm.
as close as possible. So please read
Yes.
our roadmap on corginft.io.
Yes, and also I see your question are quite similar to one question coming from our Twitter, asking that will this project create its own mediums of exchange in the future? And because in my opinion, this is one of the very promising project for the future. Go to the moon rocket. Okay, very good. Thank you for the question. It's I think it's quite similar to your question, Mr. Um, Mr. Hurry. Okay, so to answer this, I have to say that our core token is an important token in our ecosystem, and in the future, we will definitely develop to a metaverse and a separate platform where you can play games without fees and can use core to exchange for everything in the game ecosystem. So yes, that is our very future plan.
Yes.
Developing on this.
One
Thank you
question
so
from
much.
okay. One
Yeah.
question from our inbox from
Hmm.
Fifi. Um,
Yeah.
she asked that the team asked me if the game projects that the team is working on different from other games to attract investor and gamers, and if the game has convincing plans so that people will not feel negative when listening to it, and game development from Vietnam. So for the first one, as we said before, Um, our designer, our story have uh, very attractive to get player to get player to join our games. We have our own stories, like every other our own story, uh, to attract people. And actually, I don't really clear about what she asking. But the second part, yes, our game development from Vietnam. So as Axie Infinity is also from Vietnam, from Ho Chi Minh City, from the side, and our development came from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. Yeah, and we are going fast, and we proud of our country.
Thank you. All right. Yes, actually, the game industry here is developing so fast that we have a lot of talented people around, and also a lot of partners and investor coming from Vietnam also. All right. So one question on Twitter. Actually, this question asking for farming mechanisms has been asked quite frequently. They are asking about our farming systems, and for this one, I would like to say that for anyone who are now holding our tokens, can start farming and staking from 15th of October. It means that from 15th of this month. Okay, so you can really looking forward to this farming and staking system. All right. Mm,
Hello.
hello.
Hi, you
Yes, we
have
can.
question?
Hello. I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes, go ahead.
So farming is from October 15, but private whitelist to OBOT, its release date is October 23rd, right? Then how can we stake our core uh, mm, since October 15?
Uh, can you repeat the question again?
I think that he is asking about farming and staking system, right? Is that right? Is that your question about that?
Yes,
Mhm.
since
So
private buyer release date is from October 23rd, can we stake our token directly without claiming uh, to farm pool, or do we have to wait until October 23rd to stake?
Yes, so you will able to do everything you want, like farming, staking, after your tokens have been unlocked.
yes, that's right. You wait until you can climb your token, and then you can start to farming and staking them. All right. I hope that our answer is clear. All right. Previously, I see somebody raising their voice, want to asking something. You now can unmute yourself and start asking. All right. I think I will keep asking three more. I will keep reading three more questions coming from our Twitter, so that our Twitter follower can also get their answer. Hello. Yes. Please speaking. We can hear you well.
Do you have any question? Star Satish?
I think his connection is not good, so that his question has been interrupting. All right. So I will read some more questions coming from our Twitter. Is that all right? One user name Banana Do Luis. Okay, asking about investment. All right. So for about investment and partnerships, we have to say that currently we are working with several partners point of time. And however, there are some partners that we haven't reached a consensus after discussions. And we really want to be proactive in negotiating with our partners. So our plan for the very near future is that we will focus, all of the team will focus to grow the project, to make it stronger. And then there will certainly be many partners, big partners and qualified partner comes to the project then, and we will soon let you know about this. All right.
And
How, yep.
in addition about partners, so uh, we have to choose like which partner is the best for our teams. So that will be the point. We have to get the best partner for our project. So yeah, it's
Yes, I think it's right. Because actually, at this point of time, we're really looking for not only funding, but also, sponsor and supporter, and also expert in the field that can give us really, one thing's advice for the development of the game, because that is the game is really of our focus. All right. Next, one question. I think we will answer two more questions, then we will close this AMA. How do you think, Mr. Zhang?
yes. So I saw one. Okay,
Okay.
you can ask the question, Satish.
Uh-huh.
Uh, can you ask clearly, please?
Hello, Lee sir. May I ask?
Yes, go ahead.
Sure.
Adi,
May I ask?
you want? Yes.
Yes, good evening. I have one question. That is there any weekly rewards distribution programs in this our Corgi team, so that our holders and investors who wants to invest, they will be keep in touch, and automatically our Corgi token will be getting promoted on like Twitter, Telegram, like that. So is there any program like reward program, like giving some coins every week or like every 10 days, something like that? Thank you.
All right. So that's question. Your question asking about weekly report, weekly distributions, thing like that, so that all the investor can be like keep in pace with the development of the project, right?
Yes, madam. Yes, correct.
Yes, we will do reports
Mhm.
every quarterly
Thank you.
on
Um,
Twitter.
so, Mr. Zhang, can you answer the question of Mr. Adi again? Because I think your connection has been interrupted later, earlier.
Yes. So we will report every quarterly uh, on Twitters and Telegram. You can just follow us on Twitters and we'll update everything on there. So I see a question on our chat box uh, from Co- from CORITRONG and TAL. So he asking that for most people, the main focus of any crypto communities is on the price of the tokens. When price go up, people happy. When price go down, people will start to leave. So the question is, what is our team, your team plan strength and grow a loyal communities, and how do you choose it as an investor? So for this question, I believe that the blockchain game is here to stay because people play to earn. So you cannot do that with Bitcoin, right? You can only buy and hold it, but on but Corgi you can buy, play it, and earn it and sell it. So I think that the main point that people keep coming back to our games.
Very detailed answer. Thank you very much, Mr. Zhang. All right. I think I will just go through two more questions for today. Is that okay? Because we still have a lot of questions coming from our tweeters, but I think it's quite too much for today. So I would will read only two last question. If nobody here raised your voice, then I will read two last questions. The first one asking that how long will I get back my investment? All right. So this is really depend on how much time you are willing to spend on the game. All right. So last question asking that what is the minimum investment I need when playing the game? Mr. Zhang, can you answer this user on this one?
Yes. So I would say the minimums is about like $40 to $50, like $10 per pet. So with three pets, you can build a team, and
Mm-hmm.
you can start from there. You can go earn. Uh, we start from. Sorry, that was my mistake.
On the start, right?
We start from four pets. Yeah, it's about $10 per pet, so it's gonna be like $40 for a team, and you can start place everything on our platform with 4 pets.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yes, actually, with a very not much, I have to say, only from $40 to $50, then you can start play a game and earn money back. So as I said, the time that you get back your investment is depend on how you play the game and how long you spend on it. And
And
yep.
how lucky you are when you get the NFT from the from Game Drop.
Mhm.
If you get the right items and you can sell on NFT marketplace, so it will be
It's
the
true.
huge returns.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. It's the facts actually nowadays. Okay. I think that I will answer one last question because this question has been asking more than 10 times. So I will be so sorry if in this AMA I don't answer this. Okay. So the very last question asking when will the time we list a core in DEX? All right. So core token will be listed in PancakeSwap on 10th of October. Next, we will have a plans to bring core tokens to other exchanges such as XT, MXCs, and some minor exchange through our partner channels. Yes, so that's it. I think that today we answer quite a lot of questions, especially from user of following our official Twitter. And I hope that all the answer of our teams satisfied people here. All right. So, Mr. Zhang, do you want to say something or like advice to our community before I end this session?
Yes. So thank you all for being here today. We are happy for having you guys here. And yeah, follow us on social media. Thank
All
you
right.
again. Yeah, Corgi to the moon.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you, sir. Corgi to the
Great.
moon.
All right, I did. Thank you. Sweet word. All right. Thank you, everyone, for a very fruitful discussions and AMA today. I wish you all have a good day and see you very soon. Goodbye.
Same to you, ma'am. Goodbye.
Bye bye.